You're done painting, put it in the cabinet, and the next day what you're going to do is you're going to be sanding off all the paint that's on the surface. What that's going to leave is just the paint that's inside the groove. When you're done, what you're going to need to do, there's going to be sawdust inside the groove. You want to get that out with a brush. Hit it on the table a couple times. It should look like that when you're done. When you're done with the sander, you're going to need to clean up your mess before you go to the router table. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to if you want to, put a groove around the outside like we did to the picture frame. If you want to do that, bring it to me and I will put some numbers on your board. That is the order that you do the router table on. So you're going to go that side first, second, third, and fourth. Make sure when you do this that the numbers are up, because if the numbers are down, you won't be able to see which order to do it in, and the groove will be on the wrong side. So when you get to the router table, do side 1 first, then 2, 3, and 4. Using the push stick. That'll make it move all the way around the outside of your bumper. So that's what it will look like when you are done. Once you've done that, you want to sand it with 220 grit. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done, unless you want to paint on the surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint green on all the surface in between where the grooves are. So you want to make sure, if you're going to do this, that you do the router first, then you will do the painting. You're going to do this carefully. Yesterday it was a messy paint, today is a careful paint. So you paint just on the inside, so go around the edge first. Fill in the center, go around the edge. If you happen to get just a little bit of paint on the outside, get as much off as you can. Then when it dries the next day, you can sand that little area. So you just carefully go around the outside. Once you've gone around the whole thing, go over the stuff you just painted to make it a little thicker. It'll go a little darker. So this is a careful step. Put this in the cabinet. Any painting done, put it in the cabinet. And it will dry better there, just in case someone throws a folder on top of your paint job. If you don't want to paint the surface, that's as far as you can go today after you power sand it and it looks like that. If you're the first one, like me, you need to shake it for about a minute before you spray it. If someone sprayed right before you, you just shake it a little bit. Getting it?
Yeah.
Then, first thing you do when you spray it is spray it over where you cut the grooves. Just kind of quickly over where you grooved it. Get the sides.
I like that smell.
And then do one coat starting at one end, a light coat, all the way over to the other sides. You will notice that it is on a block of wood, so you can carry it like this. If it's not on there, you're going to get your hands sticky from where you sprayed it on the side. So put it on that block. When you spray it, put this in the cabinet, and that's the last step on the router sign.